After reviewing the Wilson Clash 100 Pro and 100 V3, I think it's now time to do the lighter version of this one, so the 100L, to see if this one could be a great fit for you or not. Hi everybody, it's Alex Ennis, and like I said, today I'm gonna review the brand new Wilson Clash 100L V3. And so today I'm gonna try to answer, is this racket a great option for you or not? And so in order to answer this pretty hard question, I'm gonna first talk about the specs, and then I'm gonna rate this racket in 4 categories: power, control, spin, and feel. Finally, I'm gonna be able to give the overall rating and to recommend this racket to some of you. So this racket has some pretty average specs. This is a 100 square inch head size with a 16 by 19 string pattern, and you have a non-strung weight of 280 grams. What is new with this Wilson Clash V3? Basically, Wilson decided to go back to their original way of making the Wilson Clash, because the new one was the V2 was a bit more like a regular racket. So they went back to that ultra comfortable racket, easy to use, fun in the long run if you're playing a lot of tennis, because you're not getting hurt at all when you're playing with the Wilson Clash. But today we're gonna see if this racket is still relevant in 2025 or even in 2026. So let's start with control. Control is definitely not a stands out for this racket, but I wouldn't say that it's bad at all. You know, you have some powerful rackets that are clearly not meant to have some control, but this one is not the worst powerful control oriented racket. I know it's not clear, but basically what I want to say is that for a powerful racket, control is definitely not bad for this one. I felt like I was able to control the target that I was trying to pick, the direction of the ball and all that stuff, even though it's not like a control oriented racket like a Wilson Blade or a Wilson Pro Staff. So pretty average, just a bit above maybe. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for control. In terms of power, that's definitely where this racket is a bit better, even though it's not like, let's say, the Wilson Ultra down there. It's still pretty powerful, and that's a good thing, because when you have an easy racket, you don't want yourself to just try to rip the ball every time, because it's not good for your arm. And so in general, I felt like I was able to put some pace to the ball, even though sometimes I was feeling like the launch angle was a bit low. Sometimes my balls were a bit too short, but that might be due to the fact that I've tried this racket with the Tecnifibre TGV multifilament string, so that may be why. But yeah, in general, this racket is pretty powerful, so I'll have to go with 8.5 out of 10. In terms of spin, definitely not bad. Like I said, tried mostly this racket with multi-string, but I've tried the other 100 and 100 Pro with some polyester string, and I have to say it's not bad at all. But sometimes I feel like the grommets are weirdly made, so you feel like the string is moving in the grommet, but it's not really consistent. So sometimes it creates a okay amount of topspin, but when you go under the ball to do a slice, a drop shot, or a defensive shot, sometimes you lack a bit of feel / spin. So definitely not a stands out, but not bad at all. So I'll have to go with 6.5 out of 10 for spin. In terms of feel, it's better than the V2, definitely. You feel a bit more the ball compared to the version 1. It's comfortable, but, and that's one of the biggest stands out for me, you still know where the ball hits in the string bed. Because for me, one of the biggest downside of the version 1 was the fact that yes, it was comfortable, but you didn't know where the ball was hitting in the string bed, even if you were trying to have like a really like hard polyester string. Now with this one, you feel a bit more where the ball hit the string bed, so you have a bit more feedback, but good feedback, not some feedback that are hurting your arm in general. So feel is definitely better, so I'll have to go with 8.5 out of 10. So there you have my overall rating. Finally, I would recommend this racket to people who have arm issue, that's for sure, who want to hit to have some fun. You want to hit from the baseline and just don't really think about your tennis, just hit and have some fun. With The unstrung weight of 280 grams, it's just fun because this racket is definitely really maneuverable, so you will have some fun even if you're coming at the net. So let's say playing doubles. Serving is good with this racket too because, like I said, maneuverable. So yeah, if you want to play without thinking, the Wilson Clash 100L is definitely a good option. The other option could also be to junior player want to transition to a heavier adult racket. This racket is definitely good for that. So hope you have liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.